Series on Netflix that the entire country is talking about. If you haven't watched it, it's called Cheer, and I absolutely loved it. Binge watched the entire thing. Here's why.
They've won the grand championship several times. They could beat anybody.
People from all over the country come here to cheer for Monica.
My goal was to be the best cheer program in the country. We have kids that come from broken home or troubled past.
In my head, I just feel like I'm never good enough for people.
Your own brother is turning on you, jumping you.
They were trying to beat him into a man.
They would make me feel like I was not a part of the family.
Those are my kids. I'll fight tooth and nail for them.
She knows how to produce.
Do it again.
She is a beast.
Oh!
You work so hard your entire life for a moment.
Do it again.
If you want to be one of the top teams at the competition, you have to step it up. You keep going until you get it right, and then you keep going until you can't get it wrong.
Please welcome Monica, Jerry, Gabby, Ladarius. Well, first of all, I just want to say you're awesome, and everyone who's not sitting here will see them later perform. But you're just awesome, and you work so hard. And man, you're hard. You're tough. You're really, really tough. But you can tell how much you love doing what you do.
Yes, I mean, I've done this for 25 years, and even though I thought it was a temporary job, I just can't see myself giving it up. I'm just so passionate about these kids, and I love doing it.
Yeah, well, you're good at it.
Very bad.
So, explain they saw a little bit of that, but explain what the show is for people.
Well, it's a 6-part docuseries that kind of goes on our journey for our 14th national championship. But I think most importantly, it just gives you an inside look at these kids and their different backgrounds and how they're able to overcome anything that life throws at them. Yeah,
and people move there just to be a part of that from different places. And it's a small town in Texas.
Yes.
Very small. Really small. Because there's not much else for you to do except that. So you can't really get into too much trouble, right?
And we practice a lot, and we have a busy schedule.
Yeah.
So, I think it doesn't matter that it's a small town, because if we're not practicing, we're in school or cheering at a game. So they have plenty to do.
Yeah. I don't know. Says you. But, I mean, there's not really time, because you have to study as well, and you're in in there working constantly. All right, so you are Jerry.
Yes. Come on, Jerry.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
You're awesome, and you do what is called mat talk.
Yes.
And you're really good at that. Give them an example of what mat talk is.
Well, mat talk is basically giving encouragement to anybody that's on the floor with you, and just letting them know that you have somebody that's looking out for you and wants to be there for you, and that you're not alone on the floor. And that's mat talk for you.
Right. All right.
You should talk.
Do a little mat talk.
Ellen, if you were on the floor with me, I would mat talk you like this.
All right.
Let's go, Ellen! You got it! Let's get out! Big fat.
Whenever I'm on stage, I should bring you on the side. I'd be like, shut up, I'm talking, Jerry. And Gabby, you're amazing, and but your parents have gotten a little bit of backlash since it's aired, because they keep you pretty busy, and they are, I wouldn't say they're tough on you, but they definitely, the backlash is they work you too hard. And how is that going with you?
I think when the show came out, we all watched it together as a family, and we were like, oh, wow, it was a really big eye-opener for all of us. And I was like, my parents were like, wow, maybe we do need to let her be more independent and let her make her own decisions for herself. And I really just think that it was great for me, because I really started to love myself more and being like, I need to be more positive about myself. So
Good.
I'm very grateful for the show.
Yeah. It's a different perspective to see that way. Ladarius, you have gone through a really, what a life. I mean, all of us have different stories, but you had a tough, and your family didn't really accept you for being who you were. And after the shows aired, now, what are they, how is that? Is that better?
When we first started the show, I was a little nervous, a little scared, and because nobody really wants to talk about the bad things that have happened in their life and have it on camera and stuff. So when I got
through with the show, and my mom and them, like, because they were learning stuff about me that they did not know, or like me and my brothers never talked about. So when she learned about that, she had called me immediately after, and she was like, oh my gosh, like D, that's what they call me back home. They were like, she was like, I'm so proud of you, and I never knew how strong you really were or what you were really going through until I saw it on camera. And after the show, I felt so much better because I got away from all my chains. I felt like I was being held down, and I felt like I was finally free, that I could fly.
That's all any kid wants to hear. That's fantastic. I'm proud of you. I mean, I'm proud of you, and it's a very conservative town. I mean, there's a section in there where the teacher is talking about what a relationship is. A relationship is a man and a woman, and it's a really conservative town. And I love that you love them for who they are and would fight and defend them, because that's really important for them to have you there.
I mean, absolutely.
Come on, fight for us.
These are like my kids. I mean, you know, they come to me with their problems, so I hear the stories, I see the tears, and I would never want anyone to feel like they were less than for how they were born, and it, you know, I'm really passionate about it, and so I want to protect them through everything.
Yes.
Well, they're lucky to have you. That's fantastic. We're going to take a break, and they are going to perform after this. Navarro, cheer.